So there's three pillars of the family brand framework. And those three pillars are culture, language, and experiences. So culture, language, and experiences. And when we talk about culture, have you guys ever heard that phrase, like in the business world, culture eats strategy for lunch? Or culture always trumps strategy, right? And it's so true, because you can have the greatest strategy in the world, but it's the culture that actually is what's real or not, right? And so that's why we start there. Now, there's three aspects of culture, and the first one is creating and holding space. And this idea of like creating, holding space, in our opinion, is everything to your family's brand. Like, this is what determines whether or not your mission, vision, values are just words on a wall that no one actually buys into, or that's like really lived and it's part of your DNA. And this idea of creating and holding space is, can we create a culture in our homes where every single member of the family, including mom and dad, is free to be who they authentically are with no judgment? Like, can we really love each other for who we are as we are? Because if people feel safe to be who they are, you can create any kind of thing, anything in that kind of environment, anything in that kind of culture. And it's really easier said than done, right? Like, it's easy to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to have no judgment, right, in my home. And then it's like, and then my wife does something or my kids do something, and like, it's really easy to judge them. But can we really create and hold space for each other? And this is where, how many of you would agree by show of hands, there's a lot of pressure in the world today to like, you should be or you're supposed to be, right? There's all this like, oh, you should do this, you're supposed to be that. And our kids feel that. Like social media has put more pressure on kids to be and should and supposed to a certain way. But what if we just got rid of that for kids? Like, what if kids in our home at least felt safe? Like, I don't have to be anything other than who I am. I'm safe here.